Claire and I went to watch Jimmy Carr at
Yeah.
the Beacon
Yeah.
years ago, and the people next to us moved.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they moved.
Imagine going to a comedy show and moving because people are laughing.
Well, it wasn't because we were laughing. I think it's because we sounded like we were about to fucking cook up 4 men and some rabbit tails in a big cauldron. We sounded like witches.
But that's...
It's horrid.
I love it. I can't imagine that. A, because I love your cackles. But...
Yeah, moving it.
me.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I've seen some
Well,
weird
you go
reactions.
to comedy to have a group experience. It's not funny watching a
So
special
much
at home on your
funnier.
own.
So much funnier live.
Yeah.
I've had some funny experiences watching. I've watched loads of stand up, and one of the most memorable was Frankie Boyle.
Yeah.
Who is obviously outrageous.
Yeah.
But he's meant to be. That's his shtick.
Yeah.
People left halfway through.
Who's going to a Frankie Boyle gig and going, well, this is a bit much?
He did,
What have they... Like, he's been banned on the BBC a couple of times.
He did say a bad thing.
But he does.
Our Doug
Sorry,
Stanhope experience was weird, wasn't it?
That was awful, wasn't it?
That was really
I mean,
weird.
it was funny. But
It was just bizarre. It wasn't awful.
he was off his tits.
He was high, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was kept talking about how he was really into edibles.
Yeah, because the roadie in Nottingham had given him a load of edibles.
Yeah.
And he was just then on it.
But he opened the show with, if you guys want to go and get a drink, if you want to go for a cigarette, like just come and go, treat it like a house party. Immediately I was like,
yeah,
this is going to be strange. This is going to be really strange.
Yeah.
And it was funny.
It was fun.
We
it
left
was too
though,
long.
didn't we?
You could tell he was stoned.
Yeah, because he
'Cause
wasn't concise at all.
No. But yeah, I'd probably give 4 stars for that still, as an experience.
Yeah, it was great. It was really good.
Yeah.
And he's very clever and
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, but he'd been even better if he was straight.
Do you think?
Oh yeah, a little bit stoned or a little bit drunk. Clearly he's going to take the edge off and it's perhaps going to remove some inhibitions.
Yeah.
But he was fucked.
He was absolutely baked. I don't think we
Cannabis
can
anymore.
put this out.
No, we can't. We should do a podcast
Yeah,
and
let's
talk
do it.
about this offline.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the 5-Star Podcast. I'm John.
And I'm Charlie.
I am going to be asking Charlie to judge the British delivery company Evri
Oh,
based on their Google reviews.
amazing. And I will be using my years of experience in operations and finance to decide if Evri are guilty of the accusations levelled at it by its online reviews. Are we just looking at Google reviews?
I can't remember. I did the research 2 days ago.
Stunning.
I don't like to
Excellent.
do research. John.
Okay, yeah. So just online reviews, we'll say.
We're looking at Trustpilot reviews, actually, because Evri's such a big company, it doesn't have like a central office that people review.
Good,
We're looking at Trustpilot.
good. Okay, nice.
I've got some Evri Facts
Yeah, nice.
that I'd like to, and this is what drew me in.
Is this going to be our sector facts?
There might be sector facts as well if you're a very good girl.
Oh, sexy.
Our opinions are based on reviews which have not been verified.
We don't intend to harm the reputation of any business or individual.
Now, over to this lovely app.
Hey gang, you'll probably notice that Chuckle's camera, she is a little bit out of focus, and when she appears to be talking to you, she's doing that instead of talking down the barrel. That's entirely my fault. I forgot to change the SD card in Charlie's camera, and so we caught all of the preamble, which takes ages, where we just chat before we actually start recording for the podcast. And then as we started the podcast, her camera stopped working because I forgot to put in a new SD card. Nothing to do with Charlie, nothing to do with 9tree Studios, everything to do with me. So I'm really sorry about that. Enjoy the rest of the show. Evri
Yes.
just published a press release in the last 3 or 4 days that said this year, 2025,
Yeah.
they will lose 22,000 parcels a day.
Sorry. They're declaring that up top.
Yep,
Mental.
yep. Because they
What's the logic behind saying that out loud? That seems mad.
have a 99% success rate. They deliver 800 million packages in the UK every
Right,
year.
okay.
And so that's such a big number,
That 22,000.
they lose 1%. They typically find 50% of the ones they've lost weeks later and try to deliver them, but they're often damaged. But
Bloody
they'll
hell.
lose 1%.
I wonder what that's worth. I wonder what the revenue is associated to that 1%.
Oh, I don't know. Might be able to do some sums. We could do some sums. They're going to be some long
They must accrue
sums.
for that loss throughout the year, because that just seems like a mad thing to write off. Anyway, boring finance stuff, but that seems nuts.
Yeah, doesn't it? But it's still a 99% hit rate.
Yeah, and I suppose you have to account for like attrition of sorts in any business, don't you?
Yeah.
And that's theirs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you are.
Can I just request one thing that we talk about in this episode?
Yeah.
The KFC chicken.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll bring up the KFC chicken at some point.
Hello, me again. She doesn't mention this again. Evri predicts it will lose 800 million parcels. It will handle 800 million in 2025.
It will lose 99% of your parcels, guys.
I think that's what some
You
of the
heard
reviewers...
it here first.
I think that's what some of the reviewers think. I tell you what, I've got something that you might like.
Have
some
you?
sector facts.
Yes!
In 2023, Charlie Hunt, the
John Payne.
UK parcel market was valued at approximately how many billion?
Oh, wow. In what year? 2023?
2023. I love the fact that you're going, 2023, yeah. So Amazon's had a...
Well, no,
growth of-
it's post-COVID, and I think we can all agree that the parcel market must have fucking quadrupled in 2020.
Yeah, probably.
So maybe it had a bit of a settling down period, but by which point we're all just so used to getting everything delivered to us and never going anywhere. How many billion?
Is it worth?
Just the UK.
Yep.
4.3?
No, 17.7.
Fucking hell. Billion.
17.7 billion. Wow. Isn't that immense?
It is when you think about how many people are actually dominating that market. It's
We'll
not
come to
many.
that.
It's not many.
No, it's not.
So, sweet Jesus.
In fact,
I might put some money in logistics, you know.
yeah, I think it's going to be tough.
Do you reckon?
Well, I was looking at ownership of some of these places, and Evri is owned by a private equity company.
Are you joking?
Yeah, no, so it's privately owned by, I guess, 5-10 super rich peeps.
Stunning. Get me the names.
Yeah, husband material.
Yeah.
Royal Mail's owned by, its parcel division, I think, is owned by Deutsche Post. I think,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
And then you've got DHL and DPD. They're probably German, aren't they? Because they've got D at the beginning.
The parcels.
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
probably.
Royal Mail is the biggest. Then Amazon. Amazon Logistics is
Royal
the
Mail is still the biggest.
25%. Amazon Logistics is 17. This is in 2022, which is the latest facts we've got.
Okay.
Hermes, which is now Evri, they rebranded in 2023. DHL has 9, DPD has 6, UPS has 6, Yodel has 6.
See, I rate
then there's
Yodel.
others.
I think Yodel's good.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do.
And what's your experience of Evri?
Good.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, good. It is good.
I have to say, I think when they were between them being Hermes and Evri, like across both brands, I think they've only delivered late or not delivered a handful of parcels, tops, to me or Nick. I don't think there's been any huge problems.
No, I don't
no
think
one
I
else
ever
is. I
have.
don't think I've had anyone else lose a parcel.
I don't think I've ever had that.
I've definitely had it with Evri, where they've said it's been delivered and there's like I've
But
not.
then you just get your money back, don't you?
You do, but it's just hassle, isn't it?
Yeah, but then you've not even had to leave your house. Think of all of the other orders you've never had to leave your house
Yeah,
for.
that's true.
Comes out in the wash, mate.
But it's Evri that's lost it. It is Evri that's been the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, no, look, I'm not
Also,
denying that.
It's embarrassing when you have to phone up Love Honey and say, my bitch fist has gone missing.
Your butt plug with horse's hair tail hasn't arrived.
Oh, could you get one of those?
I reckon you could.
Ooh, that would be horrible, wouldn't it?
We should do that for one of the shorts.
I'll put one of those in and you ride me around. And I wear one of those balls in my mouth like a harness,
Yeah.
like a bridle.
Balling, the gag thing.
Yeah.
I'll put a gag in your mouth.
Yeah.
And I'll whip you around this studio
Yeah.
with your tail.
But don't kick me with your legs, you squeeze with the knees.
Yes. Yeah, I know that. I
think.
used to horse ride as a child.
Did you?
Yeah, of course I did. I'm 90s new money.
Love it.
We all did.
I love that.
Yeah. We had to horse ride.
Did you have your own horses?
No.
No.
I went to a school that had stables though.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Like a riding school, or it was your school
No,
had
my
stables?
school had stables.
Jesus, I don't know how we're friends.
Well, because then I went to state school and got better,
Yeah. Became normal.
got
That's all
relatable.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. Go. No wonder your dad's embarrassed about your accent. He paid for a lovely education early on.
No, poor guy.
And then you met Claire Dibben and she absolutely fucked it up.
No, because she also had the same setup as me.
Did she have a posh school?
Privately educated at primary and then state.
Fuck off! Dibben!
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm let down by you.
She went to a nice.
Oh, you're fucking listening, Dibben, so I can't even stare down the camera.
Yeah, she doesn't watch.
You should watch so you can see how annoyed I am with you.
Yeah, she's got it on Spotify, so she can just look at the vid.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went to a private school for her primary. I think maybe the last 2 years she then went to a state school of
Right.
primary, and then we went to the same secondary school,
Right.
but we weren't friends at school.
Right. But you did have your posh edges knocked off and became working class. Middle class.
Middle class. Yeah, I can know.
Nice. Well, that's good. We've had a little bit about your upbringing.
And we've envisaged you with a butt plug and a horse's hair tail.
Yeah.
Which is always nice.
And I can feel your knees squeezing my sides.
Yeah, good.
As we ride around
Lovely.
the studio.
Evri.
Would you say walk on or go on? Because I'm not cantering. I'm 51 years old.
I don't. Whatever you want me to say.
Oh,
You
nice.
let me know what your commands are.
Walk on, I think.
Okay, yeah, no.
I'm going to mishear that as something else and just start masturbating. He's not moving. Oh. He's jiggling about. Oh, look at his dog tits vibrating. Ah, dear.
This podcast gets more sexual than you would think it would.
Yeah, I think that's my problem, isn't it?
I don't know, because sometimes I talk about sexy guys and that arouses you.
Again, it's me. You're just normal, and I think I've got issues.
Yeah, I think you
Didn't lose my virginity till I was 21, as we've discussed.
That's why.
And it's just pent up.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
Whilst we were all having smutty chat in our teens, you were reading the Bible.
Yeah. Reading
So-
smutty bits of the Bible.
Was there smutty bits in the Bible?
Cool, bloody hell. In Leviticus, there's a woman who would only
Do
sleep.
you know bits of the Bible?
Yeah.
Do you?
The really good bits, I think, is Leviticus or Deuteronomy. Leviticus, obviously, as you know, in Hebrew means law.
Yeah, of
But
course.
it's early Old Testament. I'll look it up later and pop
You
a
were
thing on
reading
the screen.
the Old Testament.
Yeah. And there was a thing about these two sisters who were very naughty
They're the
women.
prostitutes.
No, I think they're just
Harlots.
easy.
Jezebels.
Harlots. Yeah, Jezebels. Although Jezebel hadn't been invented, obviously, because she hadn't cut the head off John the Baptist yet. That's a lot later, just
Right.
before the New Testament.
Yeah.
Anyway, they would only sleep with men with the...
Massive cocks.
Yeah, the genitals of a donkey and the issue of a bull. Imagine how much a bull ejaculates.
Is that what they mean? Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Wow, fair enough.
Website or webshite.
Yes, love that. Right, should I bring the timer up?
Yeah, you bring the timer up.
I'll do it for 10
bring the
seconds
website
instead
up.
of 10 minutes like yesterday. I absolutely fucked it, didn't I?
Yes. Or last week, as they were at home.
sorry, yeah,
call
last
it.
week.
This little section is where we look at the website. We have 10 seconds, which is more than you would normally take to judge a website, I'm sure, to judge whether or not it's any good and whether it's website or webshite.
This is so bizarre because you're never going to go on their website unless you had a problem.
Oh, I don't know. Okay,
Ready?
go.
Dull.
Website or webshite?
It's a
Charlie?
website.
Oh, you like it? Oh,
Well, I don't like it, but it's doing what it needs to.
yeah.
Like, I don't know how often you'd use it anyway, but very clear calls to action, allows you to look up pricing quickly, which is the one thing that you'd want it for if you were going to send a parcel.
Yeah.
Boring though,
Yeah.
so dull.
But all they are doing is sending parcels, isn't it?
But I mean, I've had a shit ton of deliveries from Evri, and I've never used their website. And that's
No.
just because obviously they're the courier for whoever I've ordered from.
Yeah, they're the what now?
Courier?
Okay.
What is the word?
Courier. But you're
Courier.
from the West Country. Courier. That's like someone who makes
curries.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Courier.
Am I saying words wrong again?
I think you've been saying courier for a long time.
Courier.
Courier.
Oh, that sounds horrid.
Go back to courier. It's part of your charm, the West Country stuff.
Courier makes you sound northern, doesn't it?
Courier. It kind of does. It's a good entry word into generic northern.
Courier.
Yeah,
Midlands, actually.
Oh, Midlands, yeah. What does your dad do for a living? He's a courier. Courier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Courier.
Means makes curries. Courier. But how would you say a courier in Midlands?
I don't know. I'm nervous
He
now.
works for Evri. He's a
What,
courier.
Have I been
No,
saying it
it's
wrong my
courier.
whole life?
It's courier. Courier. Courier.
Have I been saying it wrong my whole life?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, there's so many words that I do
I love
with.
that. I love that because you're really quite an intelligent human.
Not when it comes to talking.
Yeah, but your talking's awful. It's a good job we've got a podcast.
Yeah, good job we're trying to start doing something in a medium that I truly struggle with.
Yeah, Charlie hates this. I love watching her suffer. So they've got a website.
Bloody hell.
You can send a parcel from there. My experience of them is I've sent lots of parcels with them because I've sold lots of stuff on eBay because I just want to get rid of my stuff.
And then you would do it through that?
Sell it
Oh,
through,
really?
yeah, and sometimes you'll do it through like eBay and it'll do it all for you. But other times you just go through here.
Oh,
and
you
it's a
do
little
it through
cheaper.
Imparcel now.
You can, yeah. I wonder how much market share they'll take.
They'll take all of it. It's stunning. I love Imparcel.
Oh, hello.
Especially for city living.
Yes, yeah.
Vibes.
It's not so good if you've got to drive to.
It's not rural.
The Tesco's,
No.
yeah. So that we've looked at the website. We've looked at some sector facts. We've looked at how many parcels they're going to leave. We're going to look at some reviews.
Yes.
We're going to look at only Trustpilot reviews.
Okay.
Because
Hey, we'll take our reviews wherever they are. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
What's our rating, John? What's our batting average?
Their rating on Trustpilot is Trustpilot. Oh, their rating on Trustpilot
There you go.
is 4.2.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
No, it's fine.
It breaks down, and I know you like this. You're even looking at my little graph, aren't you?
I love that shit.
78% 5-star,
Yeah.
12% 1-star,
Yeah.
and then 10% the other three across the.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I love that it breaks it down for you like that.
Yeah.
The percentage.
Yeah.
Thanks, Trustpilot.
Yeah, in addition to allowing bots to review, they break it down for you.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
maybe
nice.
They don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
they do. But Evri on their website has a comparison of how their reviews fare to other parcel delivery
I've
services
got to say,
in the UK.
I love this on people's websites.
Yeah.
Where they just directly go for competitors.
Yeah.
I think it's really good.
And DPD has a better rating than they do, 84%, 5-star, with 1.4 million reviews.
Yeah.
Every, at the time they put this on their website, was 78% 5-star reviews, which it still is, 4 million reviews.
Wow.
Yeah, 4 million reviews.
Jesus.
But they're sending 800 million a year. And I bet they
That's
follow
so
everyone
many.
up with a, why don't you trust
Yeah,
pilot us?
you do, don't you?
Yeah.
You always get the leave us a review. How
Yeah.
was your delivery?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So actually, we're not just looking at Trustpilot. I lied. I knew when I was saying it, I'm like, I don't think I am. We're also very briefly going to look at reviews.io,
Ooh.
which is the one that people, you can leave reviews for any company on it.
Yeah.
It does work a bit like Trustpilot. It's like a smaller competitor. But clearly, people leave reviews on reviews.io when they haven't been invited to.
Yeah.
And therefore, on reviews.io or reviews.io, Evri has 5,391 reviews with a 1.1 star rating.
None of those are going to be verified.
Oh, no.
Because
No.
they're not going to be linked to live deliveries, are they?
No. 2% of reviewers would recommend Evri on reviews.io, which is different to
Trustpilot.
Trustpilot.
Interesting difference there.
Yeah.
It's not even marginal. That's bloody huge.
So, Trustpilot. Let me give you some reviews from them. The first review, I'm delighted to tell you,
Yeah.
is 2 first names.
Oh, fucking hell. Never trust someone with 2 first names, is what my dad told me.
So I was just thinking, don't ever trust anyone that has 2 first names. And if you don't know what that means, I mean someone with their last name is their first name too. Anyone that has 2 first names, it'll never turn out right. There's always something.
I like this because it's 2 first names,
Yeah.
gender neutral, both names. It's one of the best I've ever found.
Okay.
It's
okay.
really...
I'm open-minded.
Yeah. Leslie Harvey.
That's a woman.
Yes, because it's... Oh, it could be. We'll see. Well, we don't know.
That's a woman's name.
It is a typical female name, yes.
Yeah.
God, blimey. Come on, we live in Bristol and it's 2025.
Say what I want, mate.
All right. But also, you can have boy Leslie, L-I-E,
Right.
and you can have Harvey as a first name or a last name for girls or boys. Or gender neutral.
Harvey is not a feminine first name, is it? It's not useful for women.
It is in America occasionally. Are you saying I can't have this one? Because I'm beginning to feel like you're probably right. I can't have this as a totally gender neutral first name, last name.
No.
Oh, bollocks. Oh, well.
Harvey's not...
Comment below if you know someone called Harvey or you think it might
That's a
be a
woman.
first name for a girl
Yeah.
or a woman.
Harvey. No, it's a boy's name.
Okay. I was close. It's still 2 first names.
It is still 2 first names, yeah.
So, Leslie Harvey left a review 20 hours ago.
Fresh.
Yeah. 1 star.
Oof.
It
Okay.
wasn't delivered to my house, is the headline. The review goes on to say, it wasn't delivered to my house. Leslie, understand the format of those Trustpilot reviews. You've got a headline. haven't you?
It's so boring, isn't it?
Yeah, and then you've got
People do that so often.
Yeah,
Mix
don't-
it up, guys.
Yeah, thankfully the next one,
Yeah,
bit more of a wordsmith. Anyway, it wasn't delivered to Leslie Harvey's house. I have a photo of someone else's shed. No idea where it is.
Yeah, nice. I love that.
I contacted Evri yesterday, and to date, no response. No ability to call, of course. I imagine someone supposedly working from home might eventually pick up the email.
Ooh, shitty.
Yeah. Started quite strong, but went a little bit Pimlico Plumbers over
Yeah,
towards the end.
yeah, they did, didn't they? Well, she did.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, though. Just looking at the photo, being like, where the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I've done that.
Where you don't know where it is, but you've then got it.
Yeah, I've got it, but especially since I moved.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not familiar with my neighbours'
Yeah.
front doors.
Yeah, of course. I love Leslie Harvey going,
Yeah.
no idea where it is.
But I'm sure someone working from home will eventually... The not being able to
Supposedly
phone
working
is annoying, though.
Oh, yeah.
That is bad, isn't
800
it?
million parcels, though. They're not paying for that call centre.
They're not, are they?
No, that's
It'd be
going to
outrageous.
really eat into the private equity profits.
And it's very botty, isn't it, in terms of responses?
Yeah.
When you go on those chats.
I love very botty as a phrase.
Well, after I asked you earlier if it was a bot.
Yeah. Yeah, also I'm thinking of botty as in your bottom. Mm-hmm. Love it. Not your bottom specifically, although now I do have a mental
See what
image
you're
of
doing?
your bottom specifically.
Making it sexual again.
Not because it's your botty. That's not sexual, that's hilarious.
Okay, all right.
Your ass is sexual. Not yours specifically, but once again, I've done it.
Yeah.
Photo of someone else's shed, blah, 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 blah.
Stunning.
She doesn't like home workers, or they don't
Yeah.
like home workers. Clearly a woman, probably. The next one is from Naz.
Oh, do you reckon it's the Illmatic?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Jacket.
I was going to say
Yeah.
because he had a few albums, didn't he? Dropped off a little bit, and then he came back mid 2018s.
Yeah, he did do an album with Kanye
Yeah.
in 2017
Oh,
or
yeah, he
2018.
did, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh well,
It's
Naz.
quite good, to be honest.
Anyway, he knows how a headline and then block of text works because obviously he's the writer of Illmatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
He's in a New York state of mind.
yeah, that's where I was trying to go. Brilliant. So Naz's headline is Perfume Thieves.
Yeah, it does feel like something he'd be annoyed about.
Yeah. And this was only 15 hours ago as well.
Okay.
So it's fresh. Naz is fresh. Just before Christmas, placed 2 orders with perfumes in it.
Yeah.
Went missing after Evri collected the parcels from the depot. Most recently ordered another 2 perfumes from Cult Beauty Same Story. Evri collected the parcel and then nothing. He's lost a little bit of his flow.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not the wordsmith he once was.
No, and maybe that's why we're not hearing so
Maybe
much from
I think
him.
you need to play a DJ Premier beat and then reread it, and then I think you'll get into the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I
No,
mean, I'll
you
try
won't.
and beat match it.
No, you won't.
Okay, I'll try and rap it. Perfume Thieves. Right, Perfume Thieves. I'll tell you what, yeah, get me a fucking... Where's my phone? Oh, my phone's still on a tripod.
I've got mine. What do you want?
Google metronome, 80 beats per minute. I bet Google's got one. and I'll rap to the beat, as the white men say.
This is fucking bizarre.
And then I'll try and put a beat on it. Just before Christmas placed 2 orders with perfumes in. Went pressing after every collected parcels from the depot. Most recently ordered another 2 perfumes from the Cult Beauty, same story. Every collected the parcel and then nothing. It's evident that the Evri drivers in my area are thieves, and I'm surprised this company is still in biz.
Wow, you did it.
Yeah.
You pulled that out the bag, to be honest. I'd have had a meltdown doing that.
Also, shout out to my West Side homes.
Yeah. That's the irony of being the same parcel or the same thing twice getting stolen is mad, isn't it?
I love that he went. His grammar is terrible. His use of punctuation is appalling. Yet he pulls it back, Naz, by saying it's evident that the Evri drivers in the area are thieves. What a great sentence.
Yeah, that's nice. Evident.
Yeah, and I'm surprised this company is still in business. So those are 2 reviews so far.
No one's surprised they're still in business. They're absolutely huge. And if only 1% are going missing, that's not bad.
No.
But odd that 1% happened to be 2 of Naz's parcels.
Yeah.
Both perfumes.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't it weird that that seems to be more expensive stuff? We're not levelling any accusations that all Evri drivers are thieves.
Not at all. No.
Actually, what's really funny is on most of the good reviews, and there are loads, obviously, people name their Evri drivers. Martin's great.
That's cute.
Yeah, he always checks on me. And
that's really nice.
Yeah. And then I've got another one.
Yeah.
From, again, 20 hours ago. They get so many fucking reviews, you don't have to scroll back far to get some gold.
Yeah, nice.
So the headline here from David Embley.
Right.
All caps.
Yeah.
Which I think probably speaks to
his age and
his voting.
Do you reckon?
Think. Yeah,
okay,
definitely.
Yeah, nice. So he's a reform voter. Carry on.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Following on from the review I left on Ellipsis.
What's Ellipsis? ...
Oh,
sorry.
So that's the headline.
God.
Yeah,
so
sorry.
I'm
a
not
bit confusing.
smart.
Yeah, it's not a website. It's I should have said.
I've never heard of that.
So that's his headline, and then obviously he starts his review with following on from the review I left on January the 3rd, 2025.
Yeah.
So he's already left one. Wow, what?
At the start of the year.
At the time of recording, 8 weeks ago nearly.
8 weeks ago, yeah.
I've just had a delivery from Pets at Home. According to the email confirmation I received, the delivery was posted through my letterbox. I would love to know how anyone can get a 12-kilogram bag of dog food through a letterbox. The courier never rings the doorbell. Why? I repeat, why? He's written in caps everything I shouted, but why, I repeat, why? He's used commas. That's lovely.
Okay, nice.
I've asked this question so many times it's ridiculous. Well, you've asked it twice in one review, David.
Yeah.
I've just called and left a voicemail with customer service. I expect someone to call me back because I am fed up of dealing with this. He's left that there as if the owners are going to go, oh, can someone call David?
Yeah, quick. There's a man upset about his fucking dog food. So did he get the delivery?
Just had the delivery. No, I don't think he did.
I
think he's
saying he's saying it was left outside.
Yeah.
Well, what's your fucking problem?
Yeah. Why didn't they ring the door? He didn't like they didn't ring the doorbell.
They might have done.
Yeah, he's probably deaf, isn't he? He's about 85 years old.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can't hear behind the turning of the pages of the racist Daily Mail.
Yeah, exactly.
So those are my 3 main reviews.
I like those. They're good reviews.
I like them.
They're good.
We accidentally, in a couple of episodes ago, invented the
5-star review.
No, not the 5-star review. The bot or not.
Oh yeah.
Section. So this is from. I want you to tell me whether this is a bot or not.
Have you put this on a Word doc?
Yeah.
Oh.
Huh? Learning, aren't I?
Yeah.
Charlie researches and always puts it on a doc, and I started to have to do it.
I haven't done that for the next ep.
Oh no, you're slipping and I'm gaining.
Yeah.
Maybe. Let's see how it goes.
All right, yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. Carry on.
So, bot or not?
Yeah.
This is reviewed by, this is all lowercase one word, customer Mrs.
Right.
Space K.J. Raby. Raby. Yeah, love it. R-A-B-Y.
Yeah, Raby.
Wait, is it Raby?
I think so, because do you remember I had a Raby robbery in an ep a couple of weeks ago?
Raby robbery.
And I said I said it fast because I was scared about saying it wrong.
Yeah.
I said Rabbi, and then I was like, I think it's
Rabi.
Rabbi.
I don't remember that now.
God, that was boring, wasn't it? Carry on. Sorry, I bored myself then.
I love there's so much stuff that Charlie's scared of, everybody. She's scared of saying names wrong. She's scared of speaking to a camera. She's scared of spiders, really scared of spiders. We were coming in the other day and she thought she had one on her coat. She knocked me over on the way into here, threw her coat on the ground, nearly set fire to the place.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, I'm scared of spiders. I'm scared of the dark.
Mate, when I was in Mexico, just really quickly, I was staying in the jungle and I was chatting to there's a little like plunge pool with my villa.
Yeah.
I was sat sunbathing and the jungle bit was behind me, kind of like this. And there's a French woman facing me, chatting to me. I was like lying down sunbathing and she was like, I don't want to alarm you, but there's a lizard behind you. And I sat bolt upright. And I just went, how big is it and how far away is it? And she was like, they're the only things that, because I was like paralysed with fear. And she was like, quite big, like that. And I turned around and there was a fucking...
Fuck off!
What are they called?
No idea.
Iguana.
No!
There's an iguana and I just ran.
Poisonous saliva.
I have to, well, I wasn't going to tongue it. I just
it means that when it bites you...
Iguanas don't bite you though.
No, if it did though.
Right, okay.
Wow.
I ran off. I ran and shut myself in my room and she thought it was hilarious.
I can't believe you've seen a live iguana.
I pictured a gecko.
Yeah, that's what I pictured. I'm like that. This is going to be funny.
But even when I was in India, there was a gecko in the toilet and my 4-year-old niece, or 6-year-old niece, sorry, at the time, removed it for me because I wouldn't go into the toilet.
A little bit pathetic when it's like that big.
I can't go near them. They move funny. It's horrid. Yeah. Anyway, the iguana was fucking huge and I ran. I was out of there.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Wow, I'd love to have seen the
iguana. I've got a photo. I'll show you at lunch.
Oh, brill.
Yeah.
Charlie's just been to Mexico and we need to talk more about it, but we've wasted quite a lot of time on this podcast. Yeah. So maybe the next one. Put any questions that you want to ask Charlie about her trip to Mexico, put below. Yeah. And we'll try and get them covered off. Anyway, back to the bot or not.
Yeah, bot or not, soz.
Headline, living in the slow lane.
Okay.
Main body of the review. Living in the slow lane. This is a 5-star review, by the way. Shopping from home with a book of offers has been useful to me for many years. Living in a place with no large stores suits me fine. I choose what I need in my own time and the delivery is very good. Thank you for serving my needs.
Bot.
That was left 2 hours.
That's insane.
Isn't it?
That makes no sense.
I think it's either a really old person.
No.
Oh, you reckon it's definitely bot?
Yeah. That's wild. That made no sense.
No. So, they're going
Just the title didn't make sense for the review.
What was the title again?
Living in the slow lane.
Living in the slow lane.
That's so weird. What a weird title. Yeah. Also, that for a delivery company should be a bad review.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? Living in the slow lane is a bad thing.
Also, she's with a book of offers.
Yeah, what's that about?
Did she mean a catalogue?
I've got no idea.
Surely you only go in there to look at the toys and then the bras.
What's a book of offers?
I don't know. Or maybe she's like got some sort of ration book from the 40s.
The only other thing that could be is it's not... English isn't their first language. And it's been translated.
Maybe, but KJ Raby looks like an English name to me. R-A-B-Y? It's like Catherine Jenny Raby. That's what I'm going for.
Okay. Fucking weird.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, bot.
Okay.
Bot or idiot.
Yes. or extremely old person.
Yeah.
So... They've got some operational issues, but not that bad, I think. They're only losing 1% of parcels.
1% doesn't seem bad to me.
Particularly if some of their employees are thieves, and they must employ loads of people, so some of them are going to steal stuff.
Yeah, true.
Would you steal stuff if you were a courier?
No.
Good.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
How would you choose what to steal?
Anything that was weighty and felt like a liquid.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause it's going to be perfume, isn't it?
Or booze.
Yeah, but more likely perfume is my guess. It's probably...
Why would you steal perfume?
Because you can sell it down the pub.
Fucking hell, it's not the 80s. You can't.
Yeah, you can.
Was anyone tried to sell you perfume down the pub?
No, but a bloke tried to sell me steak in the Scottish clown? No, that's what Casey calls it. Hello, Casey. I hope you are listening. The spotted cow.
Okay.
When I first moved to Bristol.
Can I just say you stayed? Yeah, but how long ago was that?
2010.
Okay, I don't think it would happen now.
No. I reckon you go to the right pubs, it would. I reckon if you go to the
No one has
Collier's
ever tried
Arms,
to...
they're trying to sell you
maybe.
perfume.
Yeah, I probably don't go to
You're
the
not going to the right...
pubs,
You're
no.
still a bit... You're still primary school, aren't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
So, yeah, what's your
Some
verdict?
operational issues, but not that bad. I am going to use some of my past experience of dealing with them, and I've always had pretty good experiences. So I'm going to say not guilty.
Yeah.
I think they're working on mass scale. I am interested about the market share and how that shifts and changes.
Yeah.
Because that is a wild, like, profit wasn't percentage, what was it? Revenue that was generated within that sector.
Yeah, 17.7
And that was 2 years ago.
Imagine
3.
what it is now.
Yeah.
2020. Yeah,
3 years ago. Yeah, wild. But that is going to shift with stuff like in-parcel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're the in-parcel are the ones, or one
The
of the people
lockers.
who've got the lockers, like
Yeah.
at Aldi or the post
Yeah.
office or whatever.
But then maybe it's Evri that delivers into... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
In-parcel that are just
In-parcel are maybe just the
lockers.
The lockers.
Oh, yeah, I don't know enough about it at all.
No.
But yeah, I don't think Evri guilty. I think they're dealing... Like, 1% of parcels is not a lot.
I hate this.
Why?
I mean, I agree.
Do you?
Yeah, but I really want to fucking shit on big business. But
Yeah, but they're big business for a reason sometimes, mate.
yeah,
When, like, think of the pace at which that company's had to scale.
yeah,
You're going to have problems.
yeah.
You're just going to...
And 1% of loss isn't a
fuck all.
problem.
But they're declaring that up top this year. I wonder what it was last year.
Oh, it's based on last year's numbers.
Yeah, stunning.
Yeah.
Great, good, really good business, guys. The private equity bit makes me slightly sick because it's just 10 really rich people. But if I was one of those people, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So fair
But
play.
again, that's the
Yeah.
other problem is we want to be nice, bleeding heart liberals.
Yeah,
But
but
if we had that sort of money, we'd almost certainly be in private
Yeah.
equity.
yeah, of course.
Which
Stunning.
is why I'm glad my wife keeps hold of all the money and I'm not able to invest in,
Oil.
up-and-coming logistics companies.
In oil.
Yeah. What I invest in is bad Audis and
Yaris's.
small Toyotas. Yeah, that's my investing strategy for this year. Sell the shit second-hand car that I bought.
One of my favourite things yesterday was just turning up while you sort of stood and just like pointed with shame at your new car while I just went like that, wanker. You're a Yaris wanker.
When I said to
You
the
were
woman, I'd negotiated it down in price on the phone and insisted on having some rear parking stuff fitted.
Yeah, nice.
And and I said, yeah, okay, let's do the deal then at that. And she went, congratulations, you're the owner of a new Yaris. And I was like, I did not give that house room.
Did your
I'm not
balls
that
go
heavy.
back inside yourself?
I just, yeah,
Congratulations, you now own a Yaris.
yeah.
Cool.
Go and pick up your string back driving gloves,
Yeah.
your flat cap and
Yeah.
your pension book.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it's so miserable. But, you know what?
It's a good car.
It's wonderful around town. It's really good around town. The visibility's great.
Mate, I drive a silly little hairdryer. Don't
yeah,
worry
but
about
yours
it.
is a cool German hairdryer.
Yeah.
And I don't mind a Japanese hairdryer.
Yeah.
It's a really small one. And I've got a tiny penis. Yeah. So I need an estate car or a Ferrari. But no, my wife
It's sensible
won't
and smart.
She doesn't care what size my cock is or what size it's perceived
Wild.
as.
Yeah.
I mean, she does care occasionally, I imagine. Certainly 4 times in our marriage.
Fucking hell.
3 of those were on the same night. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm just being a prick.
Right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Horoscope.
You know what? Simon Novichuk, our
Yeah.
resident business astrologer,
Lovely.
did it. Who writes horoscopes to deliver business strategy.
Fucked it.
Did I? What do you say? You say it well.
He provides business strategy based on the star sign of the business owner.
There you go. He says the best person to run a logistics company like Evri would be a Capricorn.
Okay.
Because apparently Capricorns thrive on organisation and efficiency. So they'd be masters of logistics and structure. They're resilient and hardworking because they're ruled by Saturn, the planet of discipline.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes
absolutely.
Absolute sense, yeah.
And they're strategic thinkers. They don't just think day to day, they think in decades.
Always. Every Capricorn out there, for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they have a reputation for dependability.
Okay.
Capricorns.
I don't know if I know any, but sure.
If you believe in star signs, we've said this before, probably stop listening.
Yeah, you're
But certainly
insane.
comment below so that we can attack you online.
Capricorn. I've got to see when the dates are.
But some people, no, actually, if you do believe in them, that's up to you.
We
like it.
I know a couple.
So this week, Simon's done a horoscope for Capricorns. So if you work.
Yeah, if you just have a job.
Yeah. Or a job seeker, even. This is for you. This week, discipline and focus will set you apart. With Saturn strengthening your leadership, it's time to refine your systems, cut efficiencies, and reinforce what's working. The pressure might be high, but your ability to stay composed and strategic will drive success. Lead with confidence, make calculated decisions, and don't be afraid to push for long-term improvements. Sustainable success isn't about quick wins. It's about building something unshakable.
Oh, okay. All right, he brought that back.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I got a bit bored early doors, and then I came back at the end.
Doesn't bode well when the host of the podcast is bored.
Yeah, I know. I think you just caught it. I think there's a specific moment that my eyes went.
Yeah.
And then I came back. It was good, though.
A bit like Simon Novichok himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. If you're a Capricorn, anybody this week, remember that sustainable success isn't about quick wins, is it? It's about building something unshakable.
Small incremental improvements.
Yeah, great. I'm glad we could be of help.
Yeah, you're welcome.
If you enjoyed this,
yeah, which obviously you did.
Yeah, even if you didn't enjoy it, subscribe because you might enjoy the next one.
Yeah, we want you to subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah. You can subscribe on Spotify if you don't ever look at YouTube.
But if you do nothing else in the next 30 seconds, it needs to be subscribing on YouTube if you aren't already.
Yes.
Chuck us a comment. We'd love that.
Yeah, we really want to know what you think.
And if you want a little 5-star bit of merch, hit us up. Oh, I've got to do some shout outs. Shout out Emma Stead.
Oh.
Shout out Steve Stead.
The Steads. Shout out the Steads.
Shout out the Steads. Yeah.
Who are the Steads?
That's my sister and her husband.
Oh, right. Hello, the Steads. You've got a niece out there as well, right?
Yeah.
Hello to the niece out there whose name we don't mention, but Auntie Charlie loves you very much.
She does. Who else did I need to shout out? Beck. Shout out Beck Harries.
Hello, Beck.
Yeah. Do you have anyone?
No.
All right. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Share.
Yeah, share.
That would be good.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, thanks for being part of our weird little community. If you're not already a full part of it because you haven't yet subscribed, then please do as Charlie asks and subscribe now. Hit the bell and you'll know when we put out more videos. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty ropey at the moment, and there's a lot of it about, as they say. So if you're feeling rough, give yourself permission to slow down. Rest isn't a setback, my friend. It's what allows you to come back stronger. You got this. Go get 'em, champ.